Hi, I'm Jackie, and this is the monologue based on a true story that happened when I was in my mid 20s. During this time, I was working at a cell phone retail company, and there was only one other employee with me at the time. It was mid afternoon, and in comes this man who's dressed business attire, and he's about 40, mid 40s. And I proceed and I go up to him and I say, "Hello, welcome to blah blah blah. How may I help you today?" And he tells me that he has an old phone and is giving up on him and that he just needs a new one. I say, "Great, I'll be happy to help you out with this." And I ask him, "Are you a new customer or existing customer?" He says, "I'm an existing customer." I say, "Great. How about we look at your account and I can go ahead and show you what promotions we can offer you?" He's like, "Okay." I walk him over to my station. I show him three different phones that he can get for $49.99 out the door. He's already excited because of the price, and I start showing him the phones. I start asking him more questions. I ask him, "What kind of features do you want on your phone? What's important to you? What's not important to you?" I get to know him a little better, and I start setting him up with the phone that I think will be perfect for him. He's loving it. He likes the phone. He wants to get the phone. He agrees to it. And while I'm showing him the phone, I tell him, "Well, if you do go ahead and I give you this promotional offer for $49.99, you would have to sign a 2-year contract." He's like, "Okay, sounds great. Good price. Let's do it." I walk him over to my station. I set up his phone, I activated. I show him how to use a couple features here and there. Hook him up some ringtones. He's happy, he's excited. I print out the contract. I go over important details. And I always circle the important details. I go over the 30-day policy. I tell him he can return or exchange the phone within 30 days, or and that and also the most important part, that he'll be signing a 2-year contract by receiving this promotional offer of $49.99. I circle it. I ask him, "Do you have any questions? Since you will be signing the 2-year contract." Again, the 2-year contract is important in this story. He's like, "Nope, no questions." He's happy. He's excited. Goes ahead and signs the contract. He goes on his merry way. He's happy. He leaves. A couple of days later, he comes back, storming in, angry, and he's coming towards me. I'm his target. He is yelling. He is angry. He's like, "You sold me this phone, but you didn't tell me that I was signing a 2-year contract." And he's waving the contract around. He's yelling. He's venting, telling him that I never told him that he was signing a 2-year contract. I let him yell. I let him vent. That's what we're trained to do. It's the best thing to do. I get the contract for him. I show him where I circled. I showed him where he signed, and he agreed to the 2-year contract in order to get the phone for $49.99. He's like, "No, you never told me that I was signing a 2-year contract. Yes, I got the phone for this much, but I never agreed to signing a 2-year contract." And he's still yelling, not listening to me. And I'm like, "But sir, you signed it, and it states here that you're signing a 2-year contract and you're agreeing to it." And he's like, "Nope, I didn't. You never told me, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, this is what I could do for you. You could either not sign a 2-year contract and get the phone and pay for the phone, $500, $600. Or I can go ahead and return the phone and reverse your contract. You're still within the 30 days. No problem." He's like, "No, I want to keep the phone. I don't want to return the phone, but I don't want a 2-year contract. You didn't tell me that I was signing a 2-year contract." And he's still going off. I'm letting him go off. And I'm like, "Well, sir, this is the only options that I could give you." He's like, "Well, I'm not returning the phone, but I don't want the 2-year contract." He's still yelling. He's still going off on me. I let him, and he finally looks at me and he says, "I'm getting a lawyer and I'm going to sue you." By this time, my patience has run out the door. It's gone. It's nowhere to be seen. And I look at him, and my smart ass personality starts coming out. And I say it in a playful way, and I say, "Sir, what are you going to tell your lawyer? That you don't know how to read?" He kind of sort of laughs, He looks at me and he says, yes, yes, that is exactly what I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him that I don't know how to read. I try holding back my laughter and I smile. He storms out. I never see this man again. And probably after coming across this YouTube video, he'll probably sue me now for sure. Thanks for listening, you guys.